right, good afternoon, Fit Fam. Hope you're having a great Monday here in the ATX or wherever you might be watching this video. My name is Chad and I'm the owner here of Plates on Plates Fitness, and I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us today. So today we have a fun workout. I could say that every day because every day to me is a fun workout day. That's just the way I'm wired, I guess. But it is Monday. Mondays are leg days. Mondays and Wednesdays are leg days. Tuesday, Thursday, upper body. And Friday is just a full body day. We put some core in all the workouts for you so we don't neglect this guy, right? It is so important to have a strong core. Moving forward with anything you do, everyday life, exercise, you name it, having a strong core is the way to go. Cool? All right. So before we talk about the actual workout and what's entailed, and you should have already done a little research, clicked on the link in the description of this video, and boom, there's a workout for today. So you probably already did that. So we'll talk about that here in a little while. But first things first, before we get going with any sort of workout, we need to have a warm-up. And for us, that consists of a 5-minute calf warm-up. Usually it's an AMRAP style, meaning as many rounds as possible. And that holds true for today. So what I'm going to do for you is as we talk about the warm-up, I'll put it right here on my right, your left-hand side of the screen. As I demonstrate the exercises, I will put them down about right here for you so you can see what's going on when I demonstrate the exercises. As we go through the whole warm-up, when I turn you loose for 5 minutes, it'll be right here for you the whole time. So you know exactly where you're at, what's going on, and how you can go right into the other exercises. 5 minutes. Pretty easy peasy. And then we'll do the same thing with the actual workout and stuff too. So you know what's going on at all times. So, shall we get started? Of course. So the first thing we're going to start off with on the warm-up over here is going to be high knees. So very basic stuff. Get the heart rate up, elevated, and to do that. Remember, this is going to be AMRAP, so as many rounds of these exercises as possible in that 5-minute time frame. So go through there fairly quickly. All right? So high knees are just that, just driving those knees up in place right in front of you. Make sure you get high with those knees, not here. Because guess what that is? That's just a little jog in place. High knees, get them up, get those muscles moving, get those hips opened up. You'll like it a lot better, I promise. The next is going to be 20 butt kickers. Now, both of these are total, right? So 10 per leg on the high knees, 10 per leg on the butt kickers. From the side, we're just going to be, they will go by so quick, guys. I promise. After you get done with your 20 butt kickers total, 10 squats. Now, the month of May, our finisher challenge is squats. So this is a very good way to start practicing those and get used to it. Because today's got some squats in it. I'm not going to lie to you. You've seen it, you know it. So squats, again, real quick tutorial. Just make sure those feet are right at hip to shoulder width apart, toes pointed out. You want those knees to track over those toes. So your knees will go out a little bit like this, not in here. Let those knees go out. Let them do what they need to do. And lead with the hips. Lead with the hips. Notice whenever I go down to a squat, my hips and shoulders go together. When my hips stop, my shoulders stop. If my hips stop, I don't want that to happen. I'm just hinging at the hips, and no hinging at the hips. Hips and shoulders connected, hips and shoulders go together. Keep that chest upright. If I was facing you right now, which I probably am, but I can't see you. If I was facing you where I could see you, I would want to make sure I can read what's on your shirt the whole time you're in that squat. There, right? Keep that in mind. All right. Glute bridges are what's on the menu next. Glute bridges, we shall be on our back. To start off with, we want our feet right at about hip width apart, pretty close to our glutes right there. Hands on the floor, get all comfy here, and then we're just going to go up, pushing through our heels, squeezing our glutes at the top, and right back down. Alright, you don't need to get those hips any further than flat on that. You don't need to try and get those hips any higher than you really need to there. While I'm here, I'm just going to hang out right here because the next thing we have are sit-ups. Alright, so sit-ups, I personally like the butterfly style, meaning I want my feet together, the bottoms of my feet, my soles here of my shoes, starting off at the bottom down here, everything out, coming up, touching in front of me. I want to make sure I get that full range of motion in those sit-ups. Now plan B would be, of course, about the same situation that you had with the glute bridges. Okay, so you want your feet right about hip width apart, right close to your glutes, up, stop. On that one, you really have to fight to get all the way to the top with it. You'll notice your hips will probably block you just a little bit. That's why I really prefer having the butterfly style. It gives you more range of motion back because you want those shoulders to pass that hip crease at the top. Okay, that's it. So that is the 5-minute AMRAP style workout. So I will let you get your water bottle, everything you need to get together for it. I'm going to go set the timer, and then we'll turn you loose here in just a few seconds. I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I am back. We got about 15 seconds before we get cranking on your 5-minute AMRAP warm-up. And we're going to start off with 20 high knees, 20 butt kickers, 10 squats, 10 glute bridges, 10 sit-ups. And go. 20 total high knees. Get those knees way up in the air. Don't cheat on those guys. Come on. 20 high knees total. You can do it. And change it around to 20 butt kickers total. 20 butt kickers, and then 10 beautiful squats. Take your time with it. Start working your way a little bit lower and lower each time, each round. Make sure you keep that chest up and the shoulders back a little bit. Don't let those shoulders come forward. Don't hinge at the hips. We're going to start with the hips and just lower down and back to the top. Okay? And then after your 10 squats, your 10 glute bridges. Get a good squeeze at the top there. Engage those glutes. You will want them in the workout, so make sure they get activated. After your 10 glute bridges, 10 sit-ups. 10 sit-ups. Alright guys, back to the top. 20 high knees, 20 butt kickers, 10 squats, 10 glute bridges, and 10 sit-ups. Get those high knees high. And you're halfway through the 5 minutes AMRAP style warm-up. you're doing this workout somewhere, maybe there was air conditioning or not, it can get a little warm out today. I think we always seem like we bypass spring and hit right into summer. So, such is the life of an Austinite, I suppose. 2 minutes. We'll make the best of it, we always do. High knees, butt kickers, squats, glute bridges, and sit-ups. Less than 90 seconds. Y'all can do anything for 90 seconds. Those squats should be looking impeccable by now. I mean, just like drop it like it's hot type impeccable, right? Always just in your mind, remember your hips are leading the way. Just drop it down. Those knees are going to come out a little bit over those toes. It's going to give you room for your hips to clear. That's the key. You've got to have room for that. Otherwise, you'll hinge the hips. That's not good. 40 seconds. All the way to the last beat. My friends, last beat. The first beat will have, there's 3 seconds left, so you have 4 total beats. Last beat is the one you're looking for, not the first one. 10 seconds. That's a beat right there. All right. Chill out for a second. Let me go turn this down. I'll be right back. I'm going to work. All right. See, I told you to be right back. So here on this workout, we've got a ladder, an ascending ladder, right? So there's 3 stations. Each one's just 10 minutes long. Okay. You have 2 minutes of rest in between stations. I'll have it right here for you so we can kind of go through this together. All right, so how it's going to work out, like I said, ascending ladder, meaning 2 reps, 4 reps, 6 reps, all the way until as many reps as you can get in that 10-minute time frame. Okay? There's going to be 3 exercises. The ab exercise over here on station number 1 to sit-ups will always remain the same as far as 10 sit-ups. You're always going to do 10 sit-ups. The other 2 exercises, the dumbbell front squats and the bottom squat hold, those will go up. Well, the bottom squat hold won't. It'll be 20 seconds the whole time. But your dumbbell front squats will go up each time. Okay? So, case in point, station number 1, dumbbell front squat. And I will demonstrate here in just a second. Dumbbell front squat, you do 2 of those. Cruise into the 20-second bottom squat hold. Watch the clock for that. And then when you get done with your bottom squat hold over here, go into 10 sit-ups. And then start right back at the top with 4 front squats. 20 seconds, 10, 6, and so forth. As far as you can take it. Okay, you got 10 minutes to spare on that one. And next to 2 minutes of rest in between stations. Cool? All right. I think it's been pretty easy peasy. All right. So let's start off with station number 1 here, the dumbbell front squats. So on this one, you don't have to have weight for it. You don't have to have a dumbbell for it. If you have any type of weight, that's preferable. But you can always just do, I would say if you don't have any weight for a front squat, you can always do it. I'll show you with a piece of PVC, just so it kind of mimics being something kind of out of position, right? We don't want to just treat it like a regular squat. We want to put a little extra level of difficulty in there, just so we can mimic what a front squat would feel like, okay? So not necessarily weight, but I'll show you weighted, a couple options for that, and then I'll show you with the PVC, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So weight, we can have it 2 different ways. Here I have a double dumbbell setup, okay? So if I have double dumbbells, come up, I'm going to put them right here in the front rack position. Now, I do have one head of the dumbbell sitting right on my shoulder, as you can kind of see right there. I've got my elbows up, so I'm not down here. I've got these guys situated like so. So with me, I like to go a little bit wider on a front squat because I get a little bit deeper with it. So I want my feet right at shoulder width apart, but everything else is going to stay the same. Soft knee, hips back, nice and low into that squat, back to the top. Okay, so option number one on that. You want to, let me put these down for a second, keep that core under tension. You want to breathe in, push out, chest back, and really make sure you keep that core engaged on the front squat. It's really easy to do this on the front squat since you have weight in front of you. It's going to want to pull you forward. It's going to want to pull you on your toes. That's why you're going to have to kind of fight it and make sure that you stay steady, flat on your feet. Option number two, you could do one dumbbell, and you could do it goblet style here, if you'd like to. I'll show you from the front on that. So notice my feet are right at shoulder width apart, toes pointed out. I'm wiggling my piggies. Soft knee, hips back, low. Just like so for the singles. Okay? Now, option without would be a piece of PVC here, just to mimic what we have a little bit going on here in the front. Same thing though, down, up. You just want to keep those elbows up is what we're looking for on that. Okay, so that's a couple options there. The bottom squat hold, I'll leave that one up to you if you want to use weights or not for it. The bottom squat hold, we're just going to be right here, holding it for 20 seconds. I just want to get my hips right at knee level. I'm just going to hang out there for 20 seconds. Make sure my core is engaged. Add weight if you'd like, but first practice without weight just to make sure everything is under tension and you have good form with it before you add weight to it. Okay? Alright, so that, and then sit-ups. We did the sit-ups and the warm-up, so I'm not going to go over that with you on station number one. Station number two, single leg deadlifts. Weight with these would be optimal. You don't necessarily have to use weight to still get a good deadlift out of it. But it's good to use, you can use singles or doubles on this as well. So with the single leg, I'm going to pick one leg, and this is going to be total, right? So if I have 2 reps to start off with, it's just going to be 1 per side. So pick which side you want to start off with. I want a soft knee, pushing those hips back a little bit. Back to the top, switch. I want to keep my shoulders back. And take your time with those to kind of get everything, kind of get used to it. Okay? You can do single, 2. It'd just be a little bit different looking. So you're going to be here with it. Just like though for a single. And then with no weight, it'll look the same thing here. We're just going to go down as far as you can and back to the top. So you really should hit that hamstring a little bit more and kind of roll into that glute a little bit. Okay? Jump lunges, that's total. And that's going to be, I want to try and make sure that that back knee does touch the floor. So I always like to start off in a lunge. 1, 2. And that's my 2 to start off with. Starting off in a lunge. Keeping my chest up and making 90, 90 straight up every time. We just don't want to get a habit of being like in here or anything with it. We want to try and maintain center line for our shoulders in relation to our hips and everything else, okay? Everything nice and straight up and down. And then star crunches, that's the ab exercise. It's going to remain the same, 10 reps through as many rounds as you can. Star crunches, be here. Just like so. Hope that makes sense. I try from the front, might be a little bit awkward. Work on making sure those feet don't touch the floor in between your reps. Keep them off the floor, keep in that modified hollow position, and keep straight and stay in that hollow position the whole time. All right, station number 3, weighted good mornings. Okay, and this will be, you want to have 1 dumbbell, and we're going to keep it right here at our chest, nice and high. So on the good mornings, you want to keep it here, back to the top. You can hold it like this if you'd like to. There, but you just want to soft knee, hips back, hinging at the hips, and back to the top. Notice that my back is remaining straight through the movement. I am pushing my hips back, just like if I was to shut a door. If I'm walking in somewhere and I want to shut the door with my butt, that's what I'm going to do. But I want to keep my knees soft the whole time. Okay? You can add a resistance band if you don't happen to have any weights, or I'm just under the assumption you have just a fitness band laying around. But you can do the same thing with it if you wanted to be here and back to the top. Okay? So use your imagination on some of this. Again, you don't have to have any weight to do these at all. You can still do everything body weight and get plenty of good workout from it. The key thing for the good mornings is to push those hips back and keep those knees soft. A lot of times we want to do this, where I have my knees locked. That's not good. You want to have your knees soft, push back, and notice my knees are not moving. They're not moving back. They're staying right here. I'm just hinging at the hips to get a good stretch of my hamstrings. If you're not feeling your hamstrings, you might be doing a little bit wrong. Next thing, station 3, is pop squats. So we're going to start off here at the top. Just like that. Cruising through it. And last but not least, 10 pike ups. So pike ups are going to be very similar to what we did for the star crunches. We're just going to keep our feet together. That's it. Pretty good, huh? All right. So now that you have your arsenal, everything ready to go, get your water bottle, get everything you need, your weights. I will run over here, set a timer, get everything ready to go, give you a few seconds, and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. We got about 15 seconds till the first 10-minute station starts off. Remember, down here on the bottom, right-hand corner of your screen, the exercises. Dumbbell front squats, 20-second bottom squat hold, and your 10 sit-ups, and go. I've talked too much already. 2 dumbbell front squats, a 20-second bottom squat hold. So make sure you're watching this guy. Watch the clock. A full 20 seconds in the bottom squat hold. And then cruise over into 10 sit-ups. And then right back to the top. This time you're going to do 4 front squats. 20-second bottom squat hold. 10 sit-ups. 6, and so forth. Remember, we're going to get 2 minutes of rest in between stations. So that tells me one thing, that intensity level should be working on getting up to here. keep climbing that intensity ladder. Don't let it stall on you. Keep working your way up. 10 minutes will go by so fast. Alright, y'all, about a minute and a half in, you should be, I don't know, probably your third round of 6 at least for your reps. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, 2 minutes in. Make every rep count. Make sure that you're very, very deliberate with your movements. Okay? Being deliberate is going to help you out in the long run, I promise. Be deliberate. Every movement is for a reason and not just to do it. But you want to make sure you keep that core engaged. You're engaging the right muscles for the exercise that you're doing. Okay? Don't waste any energy doing things sloppy. Dumbbell front squats, 20-second bottom squat hold. So you want to get low in that bottom squat. You want your hips and your knees to be parallel, right at each other. That's what you want. You want to try and get down that low. And then your 10 sit-ups. Then you have 2 minutes of rest coming up.
But no one ever wants to get to know somebody. If you go and look under the surface, maybe I'm a little insecure. That's okay, you know that's okay. Express yourself one day. I'ma tell them all that you either hate me or love me, but that's just
Alright, y'all, keep moving. Keep on trucking. Keep pushing. I'll let you know where you're at with everything. You're watching the timer. I know on those 20-second squat holds, so you know exactly what time it is. But in between things, I'll let you know.
yeah, this is what you wanted. Oh, this is what you wanted.
Keep on moving. Looking good.
Everybody's trying to be famous, and I'm just trying to find a place to hide. I'ma tell them all that you either hate me or love me, but that's just the way I am. I'ma tell them all that you either hate me or love me, but that's just the way I am.
Alright, y'all, we're getting there, getting close. You are officially halfway through the first station. Then 2 minutes of rest. You're going to want it because you know why? That intensity level is here. I guarantee it's right here. You should be breaking a sweat by now. If you're not, crank it up. Let's do this. It's going to suck. It's going to hurt. That's all part of the gig. That's why you're here watching us. If it was easy, you wouldn't be doing any of this stuff. about 4 minutes. I don't know where you at right now. 12, 14, somewhere around that area. You should be at least, because that one exercise right there, the front squats ought to go by pretty quick. Now, if you get to the higher reps, 14, 16, 18, so forth, you may want to break them up a little bit. You may want to break them up in half manageable sets. Okay? But just make sure you keep moving. Don't stop unnecessarily. Stop to kind of catch your breath, drink a little water if you need to, but get right back to it. Remember, it's only 10 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. It's not time to slack off. If anything, it's time to pick up the pace. Remember, 2 minutes of rest. That's a lot of rest in between rounds. Give you plenty of time to get a drink, plenty of time to cool down a second before you ramp back up again. So utilize the 2 minutes to your advantage, but make sure you're cranking out for these 10 minutes.
Oftentimes I think you really need to fight to find the hunger. Lightning is the sound for I've been working on the thunder.
2 minutes. And then you have 2 minutes of rest. I don't know if it gets much better than that, honestly. Seconds. You should be at least, I would think, 16, 18, maybe even 20 reps in. I think y'all can clean up on this one. Minute, and then 2 minutes of rest. Seconds. Keep it moving. Keep working. All the way to the end. All the way to the last beat. Remember, there's 4 of them, and it starts at 3. We'll start at 3 seconds. Alright, y'all. Awesome job. 2 minutes of rest. Take that deep breath in there. Wipe that sweat off. Get that water in. I'll join you with the water thing. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, so on station number 2, remember we have single leg deadlifts, total, jump lunges, total, and then 10 star crunches. Okay? So your single leg deadlifts can be weighted or not. Your jump lunges, you want to do those without weight. I mean, you can technically, So without weight, just brings that intensity level up a little bit. That's really what you're wanting, is get the heart rate elevated with those jump lunges. Not much else. Alright, y'all, 30 seconds. So remember on the single leg deadlift, one leg. No shoulders back. Jump lunges, keep that chest upright. You got this. 3, 2, 1. Go. 2 single leg deadlifts. Total. 1 per side. 2 jump lunges. 1 per side. And then 10 star crunches.
So pull me closer, why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over? I can't just let you go. Oh baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing.
Alright, after your star crunches, then you have 4 single leg deadlifts total, 2 per side. 4 jump lunges total, 2 per side. And keep moving that way, and then 10 star crunches. These may take a little longer to get kind of ramped up to that higher rep count. But do what you can do. Keep that intensity level up here. Right? We have 2 minutes to bring it down. We're going to start ramping it back up to here.
And taps are still running, dishes are broken. How did we get into this mess? Got so aggressive. I know we met.
Deadlifts and jump lunges. Deadlifts and jump lunges. Single leg deadlifts. Don't walk that knee back. Keep that knee soft. You don't want to hyperextend the knee. You don't want to put any damage there. You want to keep it soft.
Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle. Looking at you, I can't lie. Just pouring out admission, regardless of my objection. And it's not about my pride. I need you on my skin, just come over, pull me in, just.
All right, now 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in.
You just meet me in the middle.
Should be back into your single leg deadlifts pretty easy by now.
Middle.
With 6 or 8, wherever you're at with that.
Meet me in the middle.
Jump lunges, same thing.
In the middle.
And then your good old star crunches. Keep those legs straight
Just meet me.
with those star crunches.
I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? Oh, in the middle. Why don't you just meet me in the middle, baby? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle, middle, in the middle, middle. I should grow up someday, 'cause I got bills to pay.
Keep on, keep it on, my friends.
At someone else's place. I know I drink too much. Can't pay my
The harder you work, the faster the time is going to go by.
But
I mean, it just works that way.
I'm on for the morning. Don't know where we're going. We go in when we go out. I just got paid. I'm on for the morning. Don't know where we're going. We go in when we go out. I just got paid. I just got paid.
Keep on trucking.
And if it's all good, 3 days.
We should be getting up to the rep count where it's going to start being a challenge for you. But don't give up. Don't do that. Keep moving with it. Keep going with it. Take a deep breath. Break things up as you need to. Just don't stop. Make sense? You can take a pause, take a break, but don't stop. Oh yeah, there's a difference. Alright, y'all, halfway there. Halfway.
Go in, go out, go in, go out. So rock, we pull out. I got more diamonds. Ladies be the finest. Crush grapes, we don't do the wine. Crush dinner, top spinner. Cool bean, front griller. Got paid.
Single leg deadlift, jumps, lunges, and star crunches. Again, be deliberate with your movements. I can't be explicit enough with that. Be deliberate with your movements. You know, much better time with these exercises being deliberate with it. You start getting a little loose, you start getting a little lax with it, a little lazy. That's when things kind of start falling apart a little bit on you. You don't want that to happen. You want to be in control the whole time. Alright, y'all, we're gaining on it. We got 2 minutes of rest coming up in just a little bit. Keep your eyes on that prize. Keep that intensity level up here. 3 minutes. Yep. Right on it. Get close. Keep cranking those reps out. If you want to do, you've probably done this by now, but if you're like into that 8, 10, 12 rep range, you don't have to alternate back and forth with the single leg deadlifts. Right? You can do 5, 6 on one side, do 5 or 6 on the other. Whatever you want to do on that, that's fine. Under 2 minutes. Less than 90 seconds. I know, right? And that's going to earn you 2 full minutes of rest, just like last time. Don't leave anything on the table. Just because the rest is coming up doesn't mean that you should bring that intensity level down. That's what that rest is for. We need to kind of alternate that intensity level. 1 minute.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket.
30 seconds, my friends. 30 seconds. Intensity level right here. Keep moving, you're not done yet. So you got 10 seconds. Remember the final beat, that's when you can rest. And rest. All right, 2 minutes. Get a drink of water, wipe that sweat from that brow. Oh yeah, less than 90 seconds. Oh yeah, 1 minute. Weighted good mornings and pop squats. Those are the two main exercises, coupled with, of course, 10 pike-ups. But maybe you want to hold that weight close to your chest, softening. We're hinging at the hips on this one, pushing our hips back. We want to keep that knee soft. Don't walk that knee back. Keep that knee soft. And then your pop squat. And then pike ups. Sure, real quick. Make sure you quick. Keep those feet off the floor with those pike ups. You, last 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes. 2 good mornings, 2 pop squats, 10 pike ups, 4, 4, 10, 6, 6, 10. Yeah, you know the drill. This one you should be able to get up pretty high too on that scale. On that ladder, you should be able to get pretty high on that ladder.
Can't stop the feeling.
I guess it's one of those nights when I'm bound to watch you, bound to watch you. I guess it's one of those nights when I'm fighting the truth, fighting the truth. You show up in a set that blue, you know how I would want you to, and it kills us.
Keep on keeping on, my friends.
'Cause we both know that
With those good mornings, again, knees should be soft. Don't push those knees back. They should stay exactly where they're at, and you're pushing your hips back, hinging at the hips. You get a good stretch in those hamstrings. If you're not feeling in your hamstring right here, then you're doing it wrong. Honestly. You're probably putting a little more too much squat into it. if you don't feel it in your hamstring. And then your pop squats. 2 minutes in. And don't forget those pike ups. Keep those feet off the floor with the pike ups. Don't come crashing down and lose control. Keep under control. Keep that core engaged the whole time.
And both of us fall, both of us fall. 'Cause I'll show up and it's not the blue. I know you wouldn't want me to. And it kills us. 'Cause we both know that when I fall, there's so much love, it feels like hell. And it kills us. All my instincts keep pulling me to you. Trying to stay distant 'cause I know.
How's that intensity level right now? Are you starting to kind of like lose a little bit? Are you getting a little tired? Are you kind of on cruise control about right here maybe with it? Well, if you are, and happen to be here, crank it up. Drop a gear. Crank it up to here. Go a little faster with it. The idea though is to keep that intensity level high through the whole 10 minutes. That's why there's only 3 exercises. Okay? These are the ones you should be able to go through fairly quickly. Cycle through with quality work. We're not going to sacrifice quality for quantity. That's never a good thing to do. It does come back to bite you in the long run. I speak from experience on that, so please don't do that. Keep on pushing, y'all. We're almost halfway there. I mean, this is what you've been looking for the whole workout, right? It's getting closer to the end, and you just about got it.
Just shoot for the stars. If it feels right, and aim for my heart. If you feel like it, take me away and make it okay. I swear I'll behave. You wanted control, so we waited. I put on a show. Now I'm naked. You say I'm a kid. My ego
All right, y'all. 5 minutes. Weights at good morning, pop squats and pike ups in that order. Let's see, we're 5.5 minutes in. You should be at the same probably that 12 to 14 rep range. That sounds about right. Pop squats go pretty quick. Pike ups should go pretty quick. Good morning, you want to take a little bit of time to do those. You want to get that good stretch. Build those hamstrings up. Alright, y'all, you're doing awesome. Amazing work. Keep it up. I know I can't see you. You can see me. I can't see you. But I know, again, right here, that the reason y'all are watching this video is because you want to crank that intensity level up. You're in it to win it. You're not there at home just trying to kill time. You actually want to get active and you actually want to burn some calories and break good sweat. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching this. And that's why you're killing it. I know that's what it is. Don't let your mind say, I can't do this anymore, I'm tired. No. Your mind's going to quit long before your body ever does. It's a weird thing.
We're gonna ride till we fall. They say we got no future at all. They wanna keep us out, can't hold us down anymore. We're gonna ride till we fall. When we hit the bottom,
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Less than 90 seconds, y'all. Come on. Keep moving. Keep going. You're not done till the workout is finished, and that's still going to be a minute 15 seconds away. Then you got time to rest when we talk about the finisher, the squat challenge for this month, for May. Oh yeah, 1 minute. Keep on trucking, keep on moving, keep on pushing. Don't give up. That's right. Seconds. 30 seconds. All the way to the last and final beat, just like you did on station 1, just like you did on station 2. Not going to change anything when it comes to that. Come on, here we go. Let's go. Count it down. And rest. All right, everybody. Awesome job as usual. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to leg day. I know you're like, wow, man, that is like intense. Exactly. It's supposed to be, and that's why I said why you're here, right? Because you like the intensity of the workouts. You bring the intensity level, okay? I'm not in charge of that. I'm here to help you try and bring it up as much as I can. Ultimately, though, it's up to you, right? Up to you how you want to do it, up to you how you want to bring that intensity, and I'll meet you where you're at with it, but always know there's always room for improvement. If you're here right now with intensity because you just can't cruise with it, right? Maybe you're just starting, maybe you've been out of working out for a little bit, like me, and you need to get back into it, you will. Just keep working on bringing that intensity level up. Know your body, knows what it feels like, okay? So a lot of these exercises are going to be done where you really need to be in tune to your body and how it feels and what's going on. And it's once you figure that out, you're golden, okay? So, get off my soapbox, my spiel. Finisher for the month of May is a 1-minute squat challenge. 1 minute of squats. And they're going to be quality squats. So when we first start out with that first minute, I'm not looking for speed. Looking really for a good movement, a good quality movement like we talked about in the warm-up. meaning I want to make sure that I have my hips and shoulders go down together and come up together. I want to get as low as I can. So if I'm just right here in my squat, no. Here to here. We want to get a parallel or below just a little bit and then back to the top, full extension, okay? We want to keep our shoulders back and we want to keep our core active. So play with it a little bit as you go. If you feel yourself hinging at the hips and you're doing this, and you will notice that, you should notice that, that's your cue to stop where you're at and work on mobility. Work on hip mobility, work on ankle mobility, and knees. If you need some tips or tricks to help open up the ankles and the hips, let me know. I can help you out. We can get on some Zoom stuff and we can work out some tight areas if you need to. I'm here to help out any way that I can. Cool? All right. So here we go. I'm going to set the timer and the tunes for the 1 minute squat challenge. So get ready to go. And let me get this cranked up for you real quick. All right, here we go. 15 seconds. Quality squats. I'll see if you remember how to do these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Squat. Quality, quality, quality. All right, you're halfway right now. Come on, y'all, crank them out. You should be getting right into the groove now. Those hips should be opened up. Know where you're at. 10 seconds. Get those last reps in. And stop. All right, y'all. Again, awesome job. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us here at Plates on Plates Fitness. I greatly appreciate it, and I can speak for the rest of our Plates on Plates Fitness team that we appreciate you hanging out with us. Again, if you ever need anything, let me know. I'm always just a message away. Okay? We're here to help you out any way that we can moving forward through all this craziness. So, again, until we meet again, make it a great day because only you can, and I will definitely see you soon. Bye, y'all.